By this video, we will learn how we create the object and class using Java. For that, first we understand the difference between the class and the object. We can create only one class, but the class by which the class we can create multiple objects. In the class, we can in under the class we can write the variables and methods, but inside the main method only we can write objects. We will show it in demo, but first we understand what is class. Class is basically a collection of variables and methods. Variables, we already know how to declare the variables in Java. First the data type and the variable name and equal to variable value. After that, in method should have some data types. Basically it's a void, the method name. After that, inside the method name we can write the actual code. The object, it's an instant of a class. We can write multiple object based on a particular class. And the method, we already discussed about methods, what is actual block of code. We will see it in the actual demo, then only you can understand it clearly. So I am opening my Selenium. Inside this I am creating one new class. New class name I'm going to here is which is example here. Then let's say finish. It will go to my example.java file. Inside this, first it will already declare like public class example. This is my class. Inside this class I want to write my variables as well as my methods. So here the example is I want to print the two student names by using the class and object. So first I want to write three variables, like one is the student name, student age and the student grade. First the student name is always in string, so I am writing string name. After that I want to print my student age, so integer age. Then the grade is in always in one character like a, b or c, so I am taking the data type as character here. This is how we can write the variables in Java. After that, inside I want to create a method. Here the method name is display, but the method name should be have one return type. In defaultly it is void. Inside this method name only the actual code, whatever the logics we are going to perform in our code, it's right here. In our example I'm just print the three name, age and grade. So I'm writing like that, system.out.println. Inside I'm pausing name. Likewise, we can write the age and grade same way, system.out.println age, and the character like grade the same way. uh, we are just created the variables and the method, but we want to create an object here. But this object is going to create a same class but in the main method. Here is we are not writing the main method till now. The main method is going to write after that method, like display method. In the main method is a public static void main string of arguments. In the main method only we are going to create an object. Till now we are just creating the variables and methods under my class. So I'm going to create a main method here, like a public static void main string of arguments. Static void main string of argument, S is always capital. Then inside this I'm going to create an object. Here I am going to create two objects, which is student1 and student name. The object creation is first it start with class name. Class name is example. So I am take the example here. Example. Then my object name is student one. First student one equal to new example of new object of like new class name. And here the student one is my reference. From that student one I am going to pass the value of name, age as well as grade. Student one dot name. First my name I am take it as Akshay like any other we want to take. And the student one dot age. Age is in integers, so I want to pass the number like whatever the age. Then the grade is in A, B, C or everything. We can write take pause like B here. After that, this is one object. From one class we can create multiple object. Here I am creating one object. I want to create another one object also, so I am taking another one object as well. Same way we are creating the another one object for the same class. The class name is example, the object name is student 2 here, and equal to new example of. From that student 2 itself, from in my above object, student 1 is my reference. Here student 2 is my reference. For that student 2 dot name, same as the above, like name, age and grade. Separately I want to pass the values age and grade. Grade is in character. Student 2 dot grade. Now my code is completed. I want to run the code. First I am creating the class, and under the class I am creating the variable as well as method. Inside the main method I am creating two and I forgot on. I want to display the main display method. I want to pass in my object with the reference point dot display of. Then only it will display whatever method we are writing in our code. Then I want to run the code. Go to run as Java application. Just wait a moment. We get the output for the two objects. Go to my console here, window, show view console. Yeah, I got my output. First object name, age and grade. Other name, age and grade. We get the output, but it's not a good way to write our main method and our method is in our one program. Suppose we are in our organization, suppose so many developers writing one project. Suppose one developer want our class file like class and variables file means we want to don't give your object like main method function is the main method is a confidential one, we cannot give it to another one. So we want to make it a separate file for the main method. So here I am creating the another file which I am take it as in another class. Take it as example main, and let's say finish. And I want to import my main method to my new created class. Then only it will look confidential, and also if some other ask our code means we can uh, simply give our code. Here public class example main, its two files are there. First one example.java, in example main.java. In the main main function will be passed to the my second creator class. So I'm just copy the code, but this class variables and method which is should be in the same file. This main method only I am copying it and paste it in my new created file. So in future, if developer made some changes or some wanted my code means, I can give it to. So and I'm just deleting the code from here. It's not needed. So I'm creating two files. One for normal method. In one is for another one is for main method, and I'm just run the code. I'm running the main method because I'm calling it by using my reference name and I'm calling it, but you should clearly our two files are in my same package. Here is the default package. My two files should be in the same package, then only it will run and give the correct output, otherwise it will show an error. So make sure our two files are in our same package or same class. So let's run the code. I got the output as the same as I previously got. Two objects like name, age and grade, and that's all. This is the way to create a class and object using Java, and that's all.